So Wolves is going to pay for everything that Arsenal did to Chelsea. For Wolves, they are going to pay for Arsenal knocking Chelsea out of the Carabao Cup. They are going to pay for Kai Havertz scoring that painful last-minute winner. They are going to pay for my Rolls-Royce defender Fofana crying after that defeat. Wolves wanna go to collect. Cole Palmer and Estava are all fit. My players, the main players, they are all fit, and then they are ready to face Wolves. My prediction for this game is 5-0. 5-0 is supposed to be the game that our players can use to rediscover their momentum, their form. Players like Cole Palmer, players like Estaval are supposed to use this game to get into form again. Them Garnacho is just Wolves. So we don't have to make Wolves look like one extraordinary team. No, we have to put them in their place and then continue with that momentum. Now, let's check out players that are going to be unavailable for this game tomorrow, the upcoming game against Wolves tomorrow. Now, Mikhailo Mudryk, of course, is not going to be available. He's suspended. Reece James has a knock, so he's doubtful. He might feature or he might not feature. And then we have Philip Jorgensen, who is also doubtful for the game because he's injured. We also have Levi Colwill, who has been injured for over 1 year now. We have Tosin Adarabiayo, who hasn't been injured too, although he's back in training. We have Dairo Esugo too, who is injured until March. We have Romeo Lavia too, who has a thigh injury for a very long time and he won't be featuring. And then Jamie Gittins, who injured his hamstring. So these are the players that are not going to be playing tomorrow, that are out of the game versus Wolves. Now let us look at my predicted lineup. I'm going to predict my lineup, my preferred lineup for the game. Now in my goalpost, I would love to have Robert Sanchez. I would love to have Sanchez in my goalpost, and then on the right wing, I would love to have Achiem Pong. I would love to have Achiem Pong there, and then on my center defense, I'll have my two center defense. I would like to have Chalobah on the right, and I would love to have Fofana on the left center back. And then on the left, of course, is the best left back in the world, Marco Cucurella. I'll go with Cucurella. And yes, this is my perfect defense, my perfect preferred defense to face Wolves. We are going to field our strongest team because we need this win. We cannot afford to go from loss to loss again. No, I cannot take it as a Chelsea fan, right? So this formation is supposed to be a 4-2-3-1 formation. On the double pivot, my midfield is going to be Caicedo. I'm going to be using Caicedo here. And then Andre Santos. Perfect midfield. And then on the right wing, I would love to use Cole Palmer on the right wing. And then as a 10, I would love to use João Pedro. And then on the left wing, I would love to use Estaval. And then as my striker, I would love Delap as the striker. Delap can make do as the striker. I just believe in this lineup 100%. Let me know what you think about this lineup in the comment section. I know you'll be asking where is Garnacho. I don't just like Garnacho. Garnacho has been misfiring and he needs to sit on the bench and learn football. I would prefer Estaval and that left wing. He's going to do better than Garnacho in that left wing. And then Palmer, I still believe that Palmer has it as a right winger, right? He always performs as a right winger. So Palmer on the right wing, and then João Pedro linking up with him, on that half space, and then Delap being our striker. This team is definitely going to defeat Wolves. They are definitely going to massacre Wolves 100%. Let me know what you think about this lineup, the match preview, and the match entirely in the comment section. We go see for front.